Having your Google Analytics set up allows you to be a better server. You can serve your audience even better once you know things like how often they're on your website, where they're going, and who they are. Do you want God's plan for your life? Do you want to discover your calling? Do you want to build a business that's aligned with God's will? Hey girl, hey! I'm Jeanette, business and faith coach. After a decade in the military, the Air Force said, "See you later," and I had to find my true calling. Want to know how God directed my life from a cybersecurity engineer to a faith and business mentor? In this podcast, I'll teach you how to start a business, how to know your business is God's calling, monetization techniques, how to trust the Holy Spirit, and how to set boundaries to listen to His word alone. Ready to become unapologetically unstoppable? Hey girl, hey! Oh my goodness, it feels like spring is here. Today was beautiful outside and we get to spend some time outside with the family and the kids, and I just love it. And you know what I wasn't doing? Instagramming. I mean, yes, we all need to have an online presence, but I also feel that time with my family, especially on a Saturday, today's a Saturday, is sacred. I don't like getting on the internet on Saturdays. I don't scroll on Saturdays. I don't even do my gratitudes on Saturdays because I'm so in everything that we're doing. And that's my gratitude. My gratitude is that I am grateful for every minute I'm spending with my family. And I am not going to go and share it with people because that's my sacred time. But you know what? I do want to make sure that it's always popping, even if I'm not showing up on the internet, my online presence. I want to make sure that maybe I've got a reel that is scheduled. Maybe I've got some posts that are scheduled. I need to make sure that my audience knows that I'm still available if they really, really need me, which, I mean, let's be real. Nothing on the internet is a crisis, okay? But my website needs to be popping. And so because of that, I have Google Analytics set up. Okay, so for the techies that are out there, you know what that is. But for the people who are not techies, let me break down what Google Analytics is and what analytics are in general, okay? So analytics are like all of the information you need to know. Let's say you take your kid to the doctor and the doctor tells you, and you get a blood test and they break down everything, all the things that are going on in your body. You've got this level of iron, this level of calcium, your blood cells look like this, your hemoglobin count is blah, 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 blah. It's all doctor speak to me, but that's what Google Analytics does. And you know what? Even if I don't understand all of Google Analytics, I need to know that it's set up properly so that way when it is time for me to find somebody who is a tech genius can look at my Google Analytics and tell me, hey, this page is not doing so well. You need to change your website. Or people are leaving your website this fast. Or these people are coming to your website, but you're not even like marketing to them. Maybe it's a location. You've got a lot of people frequenting your website in France. So maybe I need to add like a French speaking something for my French speaking people. You know what? I don't have any French speaking people, I'm pretty sure. But I'm just saying, you need to know what your Google Analytics is saying. And you know what? This is not something that really should be put off until tomorrow. Because Google Analytics, once you start it and you set it up, it starts tracking all your information and then it has a place to go back to. So if I want to find out what my information was 5 years ago, it's not going to be there because I didn't set it up till yesterday, right? So once it starts tracking, even if you don't know what you're doing, just set up your Google Analytics account and like have it going on your website. So that way it is at least collecting data. And then when you need to know, or when you get smart enough to figure out how to do it, I'm not calling you not smart. I'm just saying you get smart on that thing, you know? Once that happens, then you can be like, oh, I need to tweak this or tweak that. I've got this going, blah, blah, blah. I even have Google Analytics on my MailChimp. Like it will tell me when people are clicking this or clicking that and going to different places on my website. That's like the advanced version. But you need to know how to make these data-driven decisions. I was talking to my podcast coach and we were going over some different things. And I was like, Like, what if we change this and this and this? And she's like, well, I was looking at your analytics and honestly, the strategy you've got going is working. So don't change that. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Just because this is hard doesn't mean I shouldn't be doing it. And so I want you to have that mentality of Google Analytics. It might be hard to set it up. I can guarantee you there's a million YouTube channels out there on how to set it up, but do it because you will know other things later on. You will know how to shuck and jive. I'm like move my hands back and forth, like wave and like go here and there. You're going to have to know what is happening so that way you can target your audience better. You can run ads. You can do all these tech things, but you have the right information so you're not just wasting your money. So if I'm going to be using my Google Analytics, I want to know what kind of people are coming to my website, how often people are coming to my website, what sites they're on my website, how long they're on my site. Like, do they just come and go? Or is it like, oh, they're here and like, where are they coming from? Also, are they using the link in my bio? Are they coming from my Facebook? Are they coming from, they just Google it? Are they coming from Google? So these are things you're going to know from Google Analytics, and then you can get your SEO better. You can track your performance on other things. And I'm just saying, it's going to be legit once you got all these things in place. So get your Google Analytics set up, because then you'll know exactly where your people are coming from and how to serve them better. Wow, that was so good. So I know that you know somebody that also needs to hear that. So share this episode, leave a review. And I would love if you could watch my free workshop at JeanettePeterson.com/missingpiece. I'll see you guys over on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson. Bye.